And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Goretzka, there it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Müller. Hadji. Well, they know they need to stop him. And a good take under duress there. Lampard. Williams. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Joao Cancelo. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Danger dealt with by Thuram. And he takes it away. Dalglish. Williams. A real opening now. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And a goal! A significant deflection. And no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, there it is. Quite clearly, it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Lothar Matthäus. Dalglish. Leon Goretzka. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Just knocked it out of there. Lampard might be able to produce from this position. Foden. Can he put them in front? And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Now, who can he play it to? But the danger averted for now. Federico Valverde. Lothar Matthäus. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, it's one pass after another. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Cleared away comprehensively. Pressing like that will help the cause. Still not clear. And the header off target, but resolute defence. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Liverpool taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Federico Di Marco. Ferreira. Shevchenko. A very timely interception. Müller. What can Real do from this position? Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Andriy Shevchenko. Vitor Ferreira. That's away completely. And a time for composure on the ball. Promising sequence. And a good take under duress there. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
And very deftly cut out. Gerd Müller. Nico Williams. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. Hadji. Can they forge ahead? Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, back underway. Will that goal have the effect of stinging Liverpool into action? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Franco Armani. Upamecano. Fabian. Al-Owairan. Opportunity it is. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Really well played pass. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Just the challenge that was required. Shevchenko, this could level it. Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Foden. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Liverpool facing Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Nico Williams. And the pass, a good one. Must take the lead here. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? Rodri. Jeremy Frimpong. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So back underway following the equaliser. Müller. Offside the decision. Rodri. And it's with Ronaldinho. And on to Vidic. And support available. And still looking to get the shot off. What a save! Possession to give them the lead, maybe. Just narrowly off target. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Teammates available. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Toure. And it's with Ronaldinho. Could be! Oh, great challenge, but they can't relax. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Marquinhos. Marcel Desailly. Lampard with it. Hadji. And on to Müller. Foden. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Müller! And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Ronaldinho. Eduardo Camavinga. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Son. Desailly averting the danger. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Marcus Rashford. Phil Foden. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Hadji had work to do defensively. Müller. Barella. And the right place to cut out the pass. Cleared away comprehensively. Plenty of support here. Just knocked it out of there. Can they forge ahead? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Luis Figo. United might be able to cash in. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, still an issue here. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Mateus, and in with a real chance. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Rashford. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? And so it is. The first half story has been written. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Luis Figo. Well, that ball looks promising. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Marcus Rashford. Rashford! And nearly extending their lead.
Well, it wasn't quite the finish he was looking for. He just couldn't quite keep it on target.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Barella. 30 minutes to go then. Vitor Ferreira. A danger here as he runs at them. Crossing opportunity. And moving the ball nicely. And still an opportunity. And Stam got rid of it. Marcus Rashford. Vitor Ferreira.
Well, these United fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration to get an equaliser? They'll probably get one more big chance before the end.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Lampard. Hadji. And just 5 minutes remaining. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. This could finish it! Oh, a fine save at this point in the game.
Well, he's just about kept them in it, but time's against them here.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid facing Porto.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Will it happen for them? And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Marcus Rashford. And it's with Hadji. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Barnes. Joshua Kimmich. Phil Foden now. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Hadji. And Beckham averting the danger. Toure. John Barnes. And a tidy challenge. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Hadji. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Rashford. And Rashford. Attacking possibilities for Real. Just the clearance that was called for. Is it going to be? Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Drogba. Beckham. Porto have given us away. Well, high mark, real chance. And it's got to be. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Van de Ven. Stam. And on to Beckham. Barnes. Can he get one back? A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Rashford. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Mo Salah. Very quick thinking there. Williams, it's there for him. And that's going to roll all the way through. Kimmich. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Stam. Franco Armani.
Well, these Real fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise inside this stadium has been incredible. Surely the players will hang on here.
This could square the game. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. So making the substitution now. Foden. David Ginola. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Lampard. Rashford. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ramirez. Dembele. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Phil Foden. Frank Lampard. And unable to keep possession. A creative look about this. But nothing comes of it. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Nico Williams. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Martin Ødegaard. Dembele. Opportunity. Opportunity still there. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And Dembele gets that little bit of space in the box to finish it really well. That's a very good goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Marcel Desailly. Koundé. Müller! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Rashford. And a struggle to get it away properly. Not the best clearance. Well, no damage done. Foden. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Ødegaard. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Oh, big opportunity! And Desailly had enough about him to be able to deal with the threat. Martin Ødegaard. Dembele on the ball. Well, not away properly. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, it's a good-looking position. A chance to finish. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
Three goals without reply. Koundé. And back to Peter Schmeichel. Foden. Good pass. Well, he'll be out with himself. Ran into an offside position. Dembele. Ødegaard. And here's Dembele. And a chance. Ødegaard. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleying home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So making the substitution now. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Must score! Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before they...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Emmanuel Petit. Here's Carvajal. Lionel Messi. And a good take under duress there. Foden. And must take the lead here. Brilliant save. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Liverpool have given it away. And he clears the danger. And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Messi. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Lampard. Phil Foden now. And winning it back. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, he's through here. Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Effective looking pass. Excellent defending. Van Basten. On to Messi. That is that for the first half here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Essien. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Hadji. Opportunity it is. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, Liverpool restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Di Marco. Mitoma. Van Basten. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Plenty of support here. An attack full of promise. And deflected behind, so a corner here. And clears the danger. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
And Stan dealing with the danger.
Well, these Real fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise inside this stadium has been incredible. Surely the players will hang on here.
Messi. And it's with Marco van Basten. Liverpool have it all to do. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And a good take under duress there. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Safe pair of hands, did his job. Scott McTominay. Bergkamp. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. A good hit, close shave. Williams. Well read to put an end to that attack. Zidane. And he could really get at the opposition. Clear deflection off the defender there. Desai averting the danger. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Can they themselves in front here. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. But how has he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Rashford. Wonderful chance! Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? Müller, a real opening now. And a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Effective looking pass. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Scott McTominay. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Dennis Bergkamp. Oh, surely! Oh, it's in for Borussia Dortmund. It is going their way.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. 30 minutes left for play. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Zinedine Zidane. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. And still an opportunity. And the penalty has been given here. Must be. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. Well, the ball is rolling once more, and Borussia Dortmund are really in the mood here. Danger averted by Maicon. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Bergkamp. Can they put it away? Danger averted for now. And away by Maicon. And a tidy ball. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Chelsea, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Nico Williams. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can... Opportunity here. Capdevila. Rabiot. And he's made headway. It has to be, surely. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So 2-0 now. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Hadji recovers possession. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Mats Sels. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Well, approaching the half-time interval, and the first half Real Madrid really would like to forget all about based on the scoreline. Stuart, your impressions?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play...
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Virgil van Dijk. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Kangin Lee. Can he put it away? Müller. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Kangin Lee. He's in here. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the action underway again, and it's turning into a trouncing with Chelsea holding all the aces. Müller. Well, high marks for that pass. Well, good use of the ball. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Ryan Gravenberch. And on to Capdevila. At times they make passing look easy. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And maybe Rabiot! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Rabiot. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, simple for the keeper. He's given it away. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Didier Drogba. And Diaz has it. An encouraging move from Dortmund. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Can they forge ahead? There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real?
Yes, mate.
Scott McTominay. Luis Diaz. He continues his run. McTominay. Oh, surely. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Just the clearance that was called for. Rashford. And Stan got rid of it. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Really good diving save. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. And still danger here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball moving again. And into a trouncing, you've got to say. Dortmund hold all the aces. Luis Diaz. Williams. Diaz. Is it going to be? Terrific save. It's a short corner. Can he put it away? Oh, that is a superb save. Favouring the short one. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Said Al-Owairan. And Diaz has it. Scott McTominay. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Luis Diaz. Drogba. Now with Al-Owairan. Can he put it away? Full credit. Wonderful stop. Well, they fancy a short one. Read it well. Al-Owairan. It's with McTominay. Nico Williams. Big chance! And full marks for the precision there. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. No nonsense clearance. Didier Drogba. An important interception. Nesta. It's with McTominay. And on to Al-Owairan. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. And danger, and there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Nico Williams. Well, high-quality defending. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Lampard. And a good take under duress there. Kevin De Bruyne. Dirk Kuyt. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. But into the keeper's gloves. Ferreira. And on to Kuyt. Williams. Plenty of support here. Interception to snuff out the danger. And a tidy ball. Can he put them in front? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Hadji. Müller. Müller. Oh, big opportunity. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
De Bruyne. Nico Williams. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Nico Williams. Excellent defending. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Hadji! Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Kevin De Bruyne. And well positioned to clear. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The ball is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? This could be the equaliser. It's a perfect challenge. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Real chance. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Kevin De Bruyne. Hadji. Hadji. Müller. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. 30 minutes to go then. Foden. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be dangerous. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Isak. A very timely interception. Can they forge ahead? And it's come off the keeper. Foden. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Dirk Kuyt. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Isak. De Bruyne. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? But really sticking to their task defensively.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those.
And he's in. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Oh, it's an outrageous save. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Good pass. Teammates available. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Kimpembe. Mbeumo. What can he do with it now? He's in behind. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Hadji. Nico Williams. Müller. Couldn't quite hang on. Danger averted for now. David Ginola. Oh, surely. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Foden. Rabiot. Müller. And given away by Leverkusen. Hadji. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Ginola. Fofana with it. Stam. Rashford. Williams. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Frank Lampard. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Müller must take the lead here. It could be up for grabs. Well, threat averted. Müller. Williams. And he keeps going. Mbeumo. Gerd Müller. Ball played nicely. Are they going to forge ahead? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, you're bound to be a bit cross with yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Well, in the end, it's a fairly easy save for the goalkeeper, but really that should have been a goal.
Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Substitution for Real Madrid. Mbumo. Now Rabiot. Nico Williams. Oh, he's through here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Mbumo. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. And time for the change now. Lampard. 10 minutes left for play. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Stones. It's Kimpembe now. And it's with Hadji. Now Rabiot. And Bayer Leverkusen still on the attack as the minutes tick away. A level contest. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guts.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now...
Chances on. And a good take under duress there. Hadji. Marquinhos. Williams. Now with Rashford. Lampard. Now with Stam. Lampard with it. Moving the ball really well here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Desai. Nico Williams. Gerd Müller. And a textbook interception. Jairzinho. Puskás. Foden. And Rashford. Nico Williams.
Yes, mate.
And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Rudiger. Eden Hazard. Hadji wins the ball. Gerd Müller. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Mensch. Hazard. Dybala. Now with Puskás. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Guti. What can Real do from this position? But they dealt with the threat posed. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Nico Williams. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Jairzinho. And Real come away with it. Eden Hazard. Well, we're into the final half hour. Hadji. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Hazard. Well, and he's made headway. Must finish. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And they will make the change now. Interception to snuff out the danger. Hazard. Nuno Mendes. Rudiger. A quarter of an hour remaining here. He's in behind. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. So, a level contest, 1-1. Desai. Hadji. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Foden. Ginola. Hadji. Now, options are plenty. Oh, surely! What a save! And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game...
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Arsenal taking on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, he took care of it defensively. Marcus Rashford. Müller. Müller! In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Konate. Eduardo Camavinga. Foden. Opportunity here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Gerd Müller. Foden. And Ferdinand clears the danger. Chance here. Müller. Eduardo Camavinga. Wasteful from Arsenal. Arsenal's free kick here. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Ibrahima Konate. Müller. Müller! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. So on the cusp of half-time and Real Madrid well on top. Stuart, interested as always to get your take. Oh, big chance! Pretty simple for the keeper. That is that for the first half here. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Hadji. Müller. Hadji. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Well, mopping up defensively. And Real Madrid have it back now. And support available. Can he take the chance? Keeper did his job to begin with. And I think the threat has been averted. Ronaldinho. Gerd Müller. Marcus Rashford. And cleared away. And that's a straightforward stop. Müller. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
So a personnel change then. Rio Ferdinand. Camavinga. Ronaldinho. And the ball with Shevchenko. 10 minutes to go. Shevchenko. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Nwankwo Kanu. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Rashford. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.